Hello everyone, today I'm going to be showing you how to make the Flash's ring from the hit CW show, The Flash. First, you'll need a bit of cereal box cardboard, metallic markers, super glue, and of course scissors. First, cut out a rectangular piece of cardboard and glue it depending on the size of your ring finger, but make sure to roll it a bit so it'll be easier to bend. Then you'll need to cut out a few circles depending on how thick you want your ring to be, then glue those circles together, then glue them to the ring. Next, cut out a hollow circle and glue it to the other circles on the ring. Then color and paint everything depending on the color you want. After that, cut out a small lightning bolt and glue it about 110 degrees. Then color the lightning bolt whatever color you want to. Now, if you want your flash ring to be special, you can cut out a thin rectangular piece and glue it on the edges and put a small pin spring that's cut to fit into the ring. Then glue it to a circle and put in a bit of fabric that's sewn into a small suit to give it an effect that you're shooting out a suit, which would be awesome. But also, I have the DCEU Flash's ring, which I made myself, which is the same process, just using different colors. But you can do any speedster. Like I said, you can do Reverse Flash, which he has a ring himself, and that's about it for every speedster in the CW universe. But yeah. Also, but make sure to comment on these videos so that I can know what you guys want me to show. But yeah. And also for you cosplayers out there, the Reverse Flash also wears his ring outside of his suit. So maybe you can do something like that with the Reverse Flash ring, obviously. But yeah, so the Flash ring can be customized. You can add extra cool gadgets to it, maybe lights, if you can, to give it that extra effect. But mostly you can just use it just for show. You can just walk around with it on. But also, now the ring is a little bit flimsy, so if you can, you use some hardener to make it a bit better than having to rip all the time. So either you can just add super glue on the inside so it'll soak it up and it'll be hard. You can just basically grind it down, and yeah. But other than that, it's a pretty simple ring, something simple to make. But also, make sure to have a little bit of space between the ring and your finger, because you do not need to be ripping your flash ring off trying to get it off of your finger. And for my flash ring, it's pretty easy to get on. All you have to do is just slip it on and my ring finger, and it's pretty easy. Now it does look a little weird sometimes, mainly because, well, it does have a little space in between, but I'd advise that rather than trying to rip off your flash ring and end up ruining it by accident. But for the DCEU Flash ring, like I said, it's a whole lot easier because it's known to be a bit bigger than a CW Flash ring, so you can kind of hide it, as you can see here. So yeah, it's a lot less difficult for this flash ring to be having a bit of space in between it versus the CW Flash ring. So yeah. Then maybe in my next video I'll probably do something similar about the Flash or something else different. But like I said, make sure and comment down below. That way I'll know what to make and know what you guys want to make. Also, hit that like and subscribe. Make sure you do it. And also, since I do a lot of Blender these days, maybe I'll do an animation where I shoot out like a little suit inside of my flash ring, which would be very interesting. So I'll see. Maybe if you guys want it, I'll see if I can do it. Now, if you want this flash ring to be a bit more sturdy, I advise you to use the corrugated cardboard. That way it'll be a whole lot more sturdier. Now, it will be a bit bulkier. If you're not looking for the bulky texture, maybe just switch down to cereal box cardboard. But if you want to be a bit bulkier and a bit more sturdy, I advise you use cereal box cardboard. But it's a little bit harder to cut. But it's a whole lot thicker, so it's a whole lot easier than having to cut a few circles out, rather than you can just cut out one or two and do it like that. And also for the cereal box ring, make sure that you do not put the side with the logos on it. Make sure it's on the inside. The inside is on the outside. Basically, it'll look a whole lot better and look a lot more realistic. And plus, you don't have to worry about, well, the logo showing with the marker. Now, maybe if you're using paint, metallic paint, it's a different story. But I advise you, if you're planning on doing this with metallic markers, I advise you to use the inside of it instead of the outside, which makes it a whole lot easier on the eyes without have to worry about much. Now, sometimes you may have to recolor it with the marker, mainly because, well, it's cardboard, and cardboard eventually fades your colors out. But like I said, if you have paint, it's probably better, but I'd rather use a marker. That would be a whole lot easier instead of having to mark off certain spots on one ring, which would be a hassle. So yeah, see you guys next time in the next video. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe, and peace out.